Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 89 of the Red Force podcast. My name is Eric Tolado. Joining me today, Christian Tolado.
Still the guest.
Of course.
Still the guest. Next week when you're away,
never know.
In that tiny box forever.
Yeah.
In that tiny box forever.
Sure.
You'll be in that tiny box forever.
Well, we'll see how we organise the.
You'll be in the tiny box forever. I'll be on the main camera, and we'll see who's the host then.
I think we're gonna have to split it.
Split it?
I don't know
how we're gonna split that.
We're gonna have to see what's going on.
All right.
With the internet up in Sydney, I don't know what's going on.
Eric in the tiny box.
Who's gonna upload it? Who's gonna edit it? We'll find out when we get there.
It's probably gonna be me.
Now, when this episode comes up, I'll be up there already, Christian. But this is a live stream.
This is a live stream on Saturday morning for us. All right. So, just want to go through how this stream's gonna function.
Sure.
Last time we did a whole bunch of people in the VC. Didn't really work out that well. So now we're doing the call-in show. We have compiled topics from the people. We'll be pulling them in. They got 5 minutes to talk to us about their topic, convince us of something.
In the Discord.
In the Discord, yeah.
You want to join in? Join in.
You want to join in? Join in through the Discord. Topics are closed, but if we have time, I'll pull you in. We've got about 6 topics, 5 minutes each, 30 minutes, plus banter time. You know, in between topics, maybe
we'll roast you.
40 minutes to 50 minutes there.
We'll roast you.
Then we'll hit How Strong is Shanks, of course. Live How Strong is Shanks segment.
Of course.
And then, topic of the show. Translations are important. Thanks to last week's official translation. And it's worrying me that we're not going to be on the official translation for no reason. I don't understand why we have to record Sundays. You finish work Monday night. We can record Monday night. We got fast internet now. Uploads fast. Don't understand the official translation.
We'll see what happens.
Because we don't want to be spilling misinformation out there.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
If I get up there, internet's good, no issues.
Well, we can upload it from here. I don't understand the meme.
Yeah, but I don't trust you with
uploading. I uploaded and ran the JoJo show for a year.
Then I gotta fucking see what's going on. There's a lot of things, right?
Just admit that I'm the host. All right.
Well, you're definitely not the host.
Just admit. All right. So, I guess now we'll just go through the rules of the VC.
Christian, I want to be living in a room about this big, like a little bit bigger.
Okay.
So, that's just a little information.
Okay, a little information for you. Just derailing me. All right. A little information.
I can do what I like because I'm the host, as you can see.
Now, how is this going to work? I already talked to you about it a little bit, but the rules. Have a good mic.
Yeah.
We're going to come in next time there's a one-piece break, or maybe we'll do this call-in show again if it goes well. Have a good mic. We don't want airplane mic. We don't want robot voice. We want quality mic.
I'll boot you immediately.
You'll get booted immediately. So have a good mic. Make sure your mic's ready to talk to us. You got 5 minutes. Now, I've got a timer right here.
Where's the timer? There's the timer.
Timer right there.
Okay.
You got 5 minutes. All right. Now, I will remind you, 5 minutes, a lot of time to fill. If you're not that versed in podcast formatting, all right, you got to fill the time. All right. Don't come to me with a bad topic that will be done in one sentence. All right. You got to come with a meaty topic. 5 minutes, big time to fill. We've all done presentations at school. 5 minutes.
Don't
long
put
time.
That pressure on people though, Christian.
Long time though.
People are sweating.
5 minutes.
You bring up
presentations.
People get sweaty, just like Arcana.
Very, very sweaty.
Now, how do you feel? How do you think Arcana would go in a school presentation?
He's a leader of the Navy. I think he's done multiple presentations.
Sure.
But he's always sweaty. It's Arcana. He's always sweaty.
But he's always got the threat of the magma fist.
That's true. He always does have the threat. No one's gonna arc up.
Him.
All right. So it's got to be. Imagine, right, a 5-minute presentation with 2 class clowns constantly interrupting.
That know more than you.
Roasting you.
And that are better than you.
They're better than you, of course. All right.
Alright.
So, let's get into it. Call-in show, first on the list, the man known as Anthony Plan. And his topic, the numbers are Awakened Zoans. Alright.
No, there's a little bit of delay on here.
A little bit of
Christian.
delay,
Pull
sure.
Anthony up.
Bring him in. All right.
Anthony, you're on the show. Speak.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
Welcome. All right. So, your time starts now. What do you want to talk to us about?
Alright, so I was thinking after looking at the panel and going through, it kind of thought that the numbers from the way they looked and the way Oda would kind of be more primal
Yeah.
and unable to control them. And so I was thinking it'd be more unique than to just make them another smile user to make them awaken zones.
Now, Awakened Zones. You do realize that they all have horns, so they all have to be different species of horned animals. Are you aware of this?
Yeah. That's kind of my main problem with it though, right now. Is kind of thinking about it that way.
Are you aware that ancient giants exist also?
I am aware, but I mean, I guess they could be. They could be ancient giants.
Are you aware that Ace made a hat for an ancient giant?
On Wano.
On the same island, yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Awakened Zones. Now, I will admit, if we are fighting these characters, an Awakened Zone would be a more interesting fight. That's for sure.
Because for me, I feel like these are the opponents for the Straw Hats. I feel like the Flying Six are near fodder, other than Drake maybe, and then the numbers are above that.
What about page?
In order to give the Straw Hats a fight.
Whoa. You think page 1 is near fodder?
I think so. I think I don't know. I just don't see him being an actual fight. I don't know. I don't see him at level near commanders or anything. I think the numbers are going to be closer to commander level.
Do you think that the Flying Six are around veteran levels, like Arvin Daifuku, that kind of level?
I could definitely see that. I think they need to be around that level to make it more interesting. Because the problem is right now, Kaido just doesn't have enough big names, to kind of fill those numbers. I mean, we have all those samurai.
He's got the entirety of Big Mom's crew now, so I guess that solves that problem.
But we don't know how many of the big names are there on Wano right now, if they'll come. So that's right there.
So how do you think these fights are going to be playing out? So do you think they're going to have tag team, Rob and Chopper take on one using giant limbs, maybe some medical stuff? How do you think that's going to turn out?
I'd like to see it. I want to see more tag team fights rather than one-on-one clashes.
So
you get that interaction, that Straw Hat interaction.
More like Oars or something like that.
Because it's kind of at the point right now where I feel like the Fire Festival is going to be a much shorter fight than we think it is, and then we'll kind of go from there.
Why are you saying much shorter? Other
kind of in the camp right now where this is kind of the secondary fight, and then we'll get to the main course later on.
Now, what are your thoughts about Tama controlling these beasts?
I'm not sure. Right now, I really think Tama can only control fodder. Right now, the kind of the headliner. I think that's kind of the max control is headliners, and so that the Straw Hats and the Samurai can get control of kind of more freedom throughout the country if she can take over the headliners.
Anthony, do you think these numbers, right, are ancient zones because Oars is trash? And you want a stronger fight? Is that why you're thinking it? Because Oars did indeed get one shot by Doflamingo very easily.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem. It's like power scaling or power increasing, right? You got to think about how much stronger they got to be compared to Oars.
Here's the thing: you got to remember, in Marineford, in the context of Marineford, Oars Junior are very useful, very effective in the war.
Big men though in One Piece, not that powerful.
Yeah, well, you're getting attacked from all angles. They're so big, everyone can hit them. That's the kind of issue with the big characters. Even Kaido says it when he's in his dragon form. He's just getting hit with everything because he's so big, right?
Yeah.
So
do we know how if they are going to be giants though? Did we get a
with the numbers?
They're big.
Yeah, the numbers.
They look big, but we know Oda likes to mess around with scale. We are at the perspective of children, so
that's true. There is distance involved.
Yeah, there is distance involved.
There's a short one, there's a tall one, there's a skinny one.
Yeah. So Anthony, you got 20 seconds left. Last closing statements.
My closing statement would be to everybody to try to think about Kinemon. You
Here we
know,
go.
everybody's got to agree with me. The Church of Kinemon.
The Church of
That's gonna be
Kinemon.
my closing statement.
All right. Thanks for calling up. You did well. Good
Thank you,
topic.
guys.
Good conversation. All right. There we go. First one.
That's how it's done, Christian. Now,
That's how it's
I
done.
will remark
Yeah.
that the Ancient Zoan meme
Yeah.
about these numbers is out
Yep.
of control.
Yeah.
If the Ancient Zoans, Tama's even got more ability to tame these beasts. Right?
Sure.
Because there's question marks about, giants have intelligence. Oz Jr. has some kind of intelligence.
Sentience.
Right?
Yeah.
Some kind of human ability.
But so do animals in One Piece. It's weird. Like Uzi has enough intelligence to understand Luffy
Not as
and
much
follow
as
him.
Oz Jr. though.
Sure, but
Now, thoughts about this, right?
Yeah.
Just quickly. We know Ace made the hat and befriended Oz Jr.
Yeah.
Could indeed they be like, that's Monkey D, brother of Ace.
No,
Friend of Oz Jr., our brother, that
I
died in Marineford.
don't think so. I doubt it.
Alright? Is that a possibility? Now, these big men, clearly there to distract Robin,
They're there
Frankie.
for the fodder to do something.
Sure.
All right.
Good move.
All right. Get General Frankie in there to take one out. Have a kaiju battle.
Will, Chopper awaken his new form and wrestle one of these things?
Sure. Chopper versus one. Although Chopper did get taken out by trees. Can't forget that.
I said awaken a new form, Christian. Maybe
What?
three
What?
rumble
You
balls.
super awakened?
3 rumble
The
balls.
3 rumble ball theory.
Yeah.
It's still out there. He has used 3 rumble balls in
He
the
needs
time
something
skip.
new. He needs something.
Okay, so yeah, but we got the flying 6. Like, why do we need more? I don't know, man. All right, next person, Silver's coming in with the topic Marines in Wano. He wants to talk about Marines in
I
Wano.
wonder which specific Marines he's talking about.
Maybe a bit of Smoker, maybe a Tashigi. Who knows?
Silver's,
All right,
prepare yourself.
all right. Silver's.
Silver's, you're on the show.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Silver's friend of the show, frequent guest and personality on YouTube. Check him out.
Absolutely.
All right.
Oh,
Recently passed 200 subscribers.
Now, let me ask you this question before you start, right?
Yeah.
This is clearly a stealth question to talk about Tashigi and Smoker.
Tashigi, a little.
Okay.
What do you want to
I'm
talk
starting
about
to lose my
Marines?
faith.
What do you want to talk about Marines?
I want to talk about one. What are the Marines? Their overall goal in Wano, because Orochi demanded Vegapunk. They said no. He said bring him. And now, what are the Marines' overall goal now? If they come back with Vegapunk but have no intention of handing him over, what was the point of even coming? And if they do show up to take out Orochi, are they prepared to take on Kaido as well?
Here's the thing, Silvers. Trojan horse with Vegapunk. All right. Bring in CP0.
I've
Bring
been
in
saying
Marines.
this literally since
We
the
first heard
Trojan
about it.
horse was seen
Exactly.
in that ship.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here's the thing with the Marines. I don't think they're coming to take out Orochi. I think they're going to hear about this alliance between Big Mom and Kaido. They cannot allow that to happen, and they have to do something and intervene. That's what I think the calling card's going to be.
Because
Now-
the last time 2 emperors met up in any shape or form,
Losing their
the
minds.
the Marine War happened.
They were like, all right.
How can you saying it's not our problem? It's out of our hands. It's not in our jurisdiction. Alright?
It's in their heads now. Like Big Mom Kaido looking to conquer the world.
Is like, fuck you, we're not doing anything, and then Gapu,
The Fist, the
Gapu
hero,
Fist takes an elite,
Gapu.
elite crack
elite
team.
crew,
Yeah.
right, to take out his old foes.
Who's in this elite team?
We're talking about Sengoku.
Sengoku coming out of
We're talking
retirement.
about Smoker. We're talking about Tashigi. We're talking about
That's an
Kuchitoro.
elite.
Oh yes,
It's not elite.
talking
it's
about-
it's
talking about-
elite enough.
We're talking about Kobe. We're talking about Helmeppo.
What?
We're talking about
What?
the good Marines.
All
Maybe
right.
Kuzan comes back in
Kuzan!
for old time's sake, for his friend Garp.
The pirate Kuzan is gonna come into the crack
Garp
team
brings him
Marines.
up, be like, we got to do this. He's
Okay.
like, of course.
I mean, if you're in line with the whole Moria theory that he joined Blackbeard rather than died, I don't think, and Blackbeard, and Blackbeard sending someone to Wano to have some type of presence there, it could be Moria because people want to see Nightmare Luffy again, and he may send Kuzan with Moria, and there you go. You got Kuzan. You got a way for Kuzan to come in and into the battle.
He calls up
But-
his son Dragon, and he turns up, and then there's a shot of the Monkey D family ready to take on
Okay.
the old enemy of
Of the
Okay,
Rocks
now-
Pirates.
But originally, my original question was, but I had to phrase it differently. Where the hell is Tashigi?
All right.
We
All
got
right.
the information that, some Wazamono grave swords were among those graves.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about in real time where she is actually, right? They should have already dropped off the kids. Vegapunk's working on something else. So they're either back at Marine HQ or still with Vegapunk.
And then they'll arrive with Vegapunk.
Perhaps.
Most likely.
But that's where they actually
And-
are.
Yeah.
And I was talking about this with a few people in my Discord. Do you think if the Marines do show up to Wano with some type of a plan to take out Kaido, are we gonna see the new weapon or the new
Yes.
invention that replaces the Shichibukai?
Yes.
That's the warlords.
I think that's for the final war.
Is that for
more.
the final war, or is it to be like we have the thing for the cleansing?
Because I've said this before, right? The Reverie is parallel to the Blackbeard situation with Ace,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's just that Reverie is to set up the final war.
Okay. But here's the thing,
Yeah,
right?
I can
Here's the
agree.
thing.
Yeah.
Will this weapon be used for the cleansing?
Yeah.
And then Vegapunk gets upset that his weapon has been used to
It's weird, right?
torment,
Because
and then he's gonna
Fujitora
switch
likes
sides.
his weapons.
But he wants them to be used in the right way. He doesn't want them to be used
Yeah, I don't know if
as
they're weapons of
a
mass destruction.
yeah.
I think they're actual like
robots.
bots.
All right.
Something to
Alright.
yeah, like he said, it's something to replace the warlords. I
Silvers.
think that it's gonna be shown.
You got
Yeah.
20 seconds. Closing statements. Closing statements.
Tashigi is showing up in Wano.
Okay.
With Smoker or
Usopp
without?
needs a gun. I want her to come without Smoker, but Smoker needs to be shown
And-
in a beautiful light right
Is,
now.
is
so
she gonna
with
fight
Smoker.
Zora and redeem herself?
No.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
All right.
absolutely.
And you're out of time, Silvers.
Thank you for
You
having
did
me.
well. You did well. Good.
Shout out to Silver.
So that was the Silvers. Now,
Thank you.
Talk about
the
Marines, Christian.
Marines in Wano. It's. I think it's inevitable at this point.
Right.
We got, like, okay, you cannot ignore this
We'll
situation.
know what's gonna happen after the act break. We'll find out what's gonna happen.
Marine headquarters in absolute,
If Blackbeard,
absolute.
if Blackbeard
chaos.
and Mihawk intend to come, right?
Yeah. Why
Other-
Mihawk?
other-
Why is Mihawk turning up?
Mihawk was involved in the plot last time.
Okay.
Maybe he's involved in the plot this time.
All right.
Why show him? Why show him?
I mean, we do need all the warlords back together
So-
in you know.
If Mihawk's involved, if Blackbeard's involved, Big Mum's got stuff to do, right? We don't need the Navy with all those.
Yeah, but
players.
we have so many hints that the Navy are turning up.
Mm.
The fact that Al-Qaeda was like, this is in our jurisdiction, we don't need to turn up. Now they actually do, because...
Of course. And Garp's
we got
Garp's-
CP0 shit.
saying the rocks are
We got
a
it.
problem.
We got it. Alright.
So,
Alright. Next person. Hebi Hime, the ultimate waifu. With her topic, females in One Piece.
where will this where's this
Where will
topic
this
heading?
take us?
Is it negative? Is it positive? We don't
I don't know. Where will this take us? We'll find out.
Is she ready? We'll see.
Alright.
Hey B, you're on the show. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Alright.
Unfortunately.
We're on the show. We're here. Hebi's topic, females in One Piece. Where do you want to start with this topic?
I have no idea.
You have
I
no
have
idea.
not done any research on it.
All right,
Just
Are you
it.
positive? Are you negative on it? What's your spin on this tape?
Well, Oda has done. He's created like female characters, right?
Sure.
And he gave us Boa Hancock,
Yep.
and
Okay.
he made an amazing character, and then he gives her love sickness.
Sure.
She's supposed to be a strong female character, and then he gives her a pathetic weakness.
Now,
He gives her a marriage fantasy,
mhm.
gives her his wife's wedding dress, and it's like, what the fuck? She's clearly meant to be the ultimate waifu.
Okay.
But she doesn't then get the
Hence her
Pirate King.
name.
She gets the Pirate King.
But it's like, why are you making her so weak?
Here,
You clearly love her enough to do something like that, but you've made her pathetically weak.
okay. We talked about this during Amazon Lily recap, right? She only does
Which I
this.
did not watch.
Okay, well, no one watches the recap, so there you
That's
go.
why they got axed.
That's why they got
we're doing
axed.
this
No
show
one
right
watches
now.
them. No one watches them.
That's it.
All right. So Boa only acts his way towards Luffy. It's only a
Yeah.
Luffy thing. Someone still crosses her path. She will kick them in the head. All right.
Oh,
She isn't completely changed. She's only changed towards Luffy. So she'll still. She's kind of changed in. She won't necessarily kick the Kinnin out of the way now.
Yeah, if you want, yeah,
Alright.
Amazon Lily has this theme of like maybe this whole entire tough girl
Act
was to mask her pain from her past, which is pretty clear in the arc.
Yeah, she hates all
but
men
he's always done
because
it
of the,
with
you know.
every female character. He's made them
Sure.
have some form of weakness. It's like Nami's weak. Robin
Robin just doesn't do
fights,
anything.
but she's also weak.
Well, Sanji
Ah.
can't
Big
fight.
Mum, she's supposed to be weak. She's supposed to be strong, but she's weak because she has this food sickness.
How do you feel about
It's like,
Sanji's
why
gag?
can't I have? Oh my god, don't get me started.
Not
You're
a fan of
female One
Sanji?
Piece fan. You're a female One Piece fan. You must be a Sanji fangirl. It's like, no, I do not like Sanji.
Well, according to all
I
the
absolutely
you know, female reactors of One Piece, they love Sanji.
I love Sanji.
All right.
I don't love Sanji. I am Zoro fangirl.
All right.
And I love Law. I love
How do you
Sanji. I
feel-
love
how do you-
Zoro because of who his dub actor is.
Yeah.
How do you feel about
She
Big
doesn't love
Mom?
him.
You
Alright,
do
how
have
you
Big
feel about
Mom.
Big Mom?
You do have Big Mom.
How do you feel about Nami basically being the main character in every movie?
That's true.
Severely disappointed because she's just like a princess that needs to be rescued.
That is true.
And
No,
I get why it's done
Yeah.
because Oda kind of had his wife, but how they met was she was cosplaying as Nami.
Yeah.
And
Well,
whether he's had that subconsciously when he's writing the movies.
Yeah,
Nami's
maybe.
the princess. This is my wife.
How do you feel?
I have to rescue her.
How do you feel about Nami
Type
getting
scenario.
Zeus, getting power ups, maybe becoming competent in the future with Prometheus and Zeus?
It's great, but I don't think she'll be used to the way everyone wants her to be used.
now I want Nami to have that fight in Wano. Do you think she's gonna get it?
No.
No.
Do you want her to fight a female? Or do you want her to fight a male?
I want her to have a fight where she can fight a male, but let's be honest, Sanji's going to take that fight.
Okay.
Because
That's probably
Oda's
true.
going to want him to.
How do you feel about the Miss Double Finger fight?
It
Do you
was
like-
good,
do you like it?
but
The
yeah.
the Khalifa fight was better.
Yeah, definitely.
See, Nami's biggest strength is her intelligence. All right. She punches.
Oh, yeah,
she
definitely.
punches above her weight in strength because of the intelligence.
Okay.
So don't be surprised if she takes out a Flying Six member due to her weather manipulating skills, her intelligence, her tact. All right. That's what makes her strong. All right.
I
And-
think she will fight a fodder character that's female, but not a high-ranking, like, a number that's
Alright.
female.
Hebby, you got 20 seconds left. Closing statements.
Bo is the God Queen.
Bo's the God Queen. Now, is that blasphemy? Will we allow that?
No.
God Queen, I don't know. She has to compete with Shanks. There's no chance.
All right, no chance. We're gonna have to deny that sentiment. But you did well, Hebby. Good topic, and we'll have to let you go. Time's up.
Shout outs to Hibby.
All right, females in One
How do you
Piece.
feel about that conversation?
We got some good information there. You know, females in One Piece. Some people, it's a touchy subject. For some people, it's just like, it is what it is. Japan man writes Japan comic. You know, what are you gonna do about that?
Sure.
The Boa situation is like pretty much Chi-Chi, right? It's like the exact same thing as Chi-Chi.
Kinda.
Chi-Chi wants to marry
Basically, yeah.
Goku. Goku doesn't know what marriage is. Chi-Chi introduces a strong female character. It turns out to be weak after the time skip. Well, she's always... Well, when she was
I will
introduced, she
say
was kind of strong.
to Boa fans out there, right?
Yeah.
She does have favor because she indeed is connected to Luffy, so she will be in the story. All right.
And she will be shown favorably.
Yes, of course. She's basically a straw hat.
Honorary Straw Hat, alright?
Sure.
Grand Fleet member, incoming once the Warlord system
She
goes
will
down.
do something at some point.
Yes. Alright.
There you go.
Next person joining the stream is Dart. Now, Dart, his topic is Rayleigh repower scaling. Now, has he thrown himself into a trap?
Has he thrown you into a trap?
Yeah.
Will he get you? Will he bring up new points?
I doubt it, because there are no new points.
Alright, Dart, prepare yourself. You're coming into the channel.
Dart, you're here. Dart.
Oh no, is he not
Hello?
there?
Yes, he's here. Okay, Dart, you're here. Now,
I am here. Hello.
you have 5 minutes
Make your case.
to make a case about the Rayleigh repower scaling. Now, this is the hardest thing to do. And you got 5 minutes, go.
I'm tired of this meme, Christian.
It's not a meme.
It ain't 100% a meme.
Okay. Alright. I want you to... You can call it a meme, but you need to state points. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen. Alright? What are your points?
Jesus Christ. Listen. We already seen everything that Rayleigh could do. It is clearly in high tier level. Like he is the best hockey that we've seen like ever.
The best hockey?
Like yeah, the best hockey.
What
And
have you
hockey's a big point.
I would-
Hockey's a big point. Cause like it makes or break if someone has hockey or not.
I would argue that Katakuri has shown better hockey than Rayleigh. Like, actually shown it.
I would say on par, cause Rayleigh, he fucking like, what was it? He scanned like the whole line of Ruskina. He did like that Dragon Ball shit with he could sense the power levels. No one else has shown that. It was at least on par with Katakuri.
I will remind you that Anal could do the same thing, and Anal was trash. So, is that necessarily
And
a
cheated
thing?
though, cause he had the power of Devil Fruit though. He had the lightning buff.
Now,
Rayleigh could just do it.
you're saying that Rayleigh has shown on par feats with Katakuri. And I will remind you, Katakuri, not in high. So, you're going to need more than on par feats of Katakuri hockey.
No, I'm saying it's at least there. Yeah.
At least.
Hey,
You have to go
listen.
above and beyond to be in the high
listen.
tier.
Like Luffy's is trying to learn the Ryo right now.
Yeah.
And we already seen that Rayleigh has a complete master of it, which also means there's a chance that he could possibly hurt Kaido.
Okay.
Blasphemy? I don't think so.
Okay. Now, the meta point is still valid. Did Roger have an emperor on his crew along with him, as in Rayleigh? Was that possible? Did it happen? Is Marco not even relevant in that conversation? If Marco, first commander of Whitebeard, apparently he's not no one's asking for Marco to be in high tier. Well, maybe except for Taekwon, but we don't talk about that, alright?
Yep.
We don't talk about that. But how can we have Rayleigh a first commander be so much stronger than Marco when they're supposed to be rivals? How can we have that?
Basically on par.
Basically on par, yeah. How can we have that?
Because we've seen a lot more from Rayleigh
Have we
than
though?
we've seen a lot more from Marco.
Okay. Well, here's my problem with Rayleigh. We don't
You just hate
have
Rayleigh. I just got it.
the Admiral feats. Freezing entire ocean instantly. For weeks. Magma fists. Light speed, light beams. We don't see it.
He did counter the light speed though.
Sure he
He
did.
fought Kizaru there. He fought Kizaru one-on-one.
He clashed with Kizaru.
Clash, my
Same.
bad. He clashed.
Luffy clashed with Fujitora. I would say did equally as well as Rayleigh did against Kizaru. So, what are your comments there?
Fucking.
Huh? What are your comments
Let's
there?
see.
No one's asking for
Listen.
Luffy to be in higher.
No one's asking for. In fact, people don't even want Luffy on the same tier as Katakuri. So there's a lot of headcanon going around here. I'm the only one being fair. Rayleigh
I
has
don't think
not
it's
shown the
headcanon at all.
feats to be in high
Yeah,
tier.
what are your thoughts about Odin maybe being the world's strongest swordsman on Roger's crew? Does that throw a spanner in the works for you? Does the power just completely go
I told
unbalanced?
you. We need a considerable feat. One more considerable feat.
In the present.
in the present time.
Does the past change anything for you?
It might, it could.
Okay.
All right, we need one more significant feat, and he'll go up.
So let's say he helped to take out Big Mom.
Big Mom. Right now. Like when?
No, like in
You
the past.
pop out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, it's just
In the past.
we don't know how strong Big Mom was there, but Dart, you have 5 seconds closing statement.
Bring back the recaps. I like them.
Bring back
Get
the
Punk
recaps,
Hazard
okay.
out of there.
Okay. Point taken. All right, thanks for being on the show. You did well.
Bradley was not repowered.
Rayleigh was not repowered because no one could get Rayleigh rescaled.
I would say that was a poor effort. Came with no facts, not prepared.
You need facts. I told you. You need facts. You come in.
I've tried many
You
times.
come in with the Rayleigh debate.
Many times I've
Return the Slab has tried and has failed multiple times.
Yes.
We need facts. We need figures. You need to come with new evidence. I've heard it all. And there is no new evidence.
He's heard it all, ladies and
I've
gentlemen.
heard it all. Okay?
Sure.
I've heard it all. So there you go. There he is. Now, next topic from Margin. Is the current community ready for an emperor to be taken down?
Let me see.
Is Margin in
Margin, you
the
say.
chat?
Who is Margin, Christian? I have AB.
Margin is Margin on Discord. Is he
see no
around?
Margin.
No Margin. All right. Is Rick in the Discord?
Rick.
Rick.
I don't see no Rick.
No Rick
either.
either.
No.
Well, people didn't show up to their topic. That's fantastic. All right. So I guess we've done about half an hour of this.
People want in as well, Christian. There's a few people waiting.
I saw. All right. If we might get a few people in.
We got Guts. We got another person as well.
Yeah.
Bringing Guts. You want to bring in the
Well, we're gonna have topics. Got 5 minutes. Yeah. Bring in someone. Maybe Kuma. Is Kuma around? We don't want to spring it on people.
I don't think Kuma's around.
He's on VC. All right. Well, people didn't turn up to their topic, so that's great.
Yeah.
All right. So,
If you
we'll
want to
talk to the
join
chat.
in,
Join the Discord.
join the Discord, enter the waiting room, and we'll drag you in.
Dritz the Theorist is here in the chat.
Yeah. Do you want to give him 5 minutes?
Dritz, do you want 5 minutes for a topic that you can talk about and then you're getting kicked? Do you want that? Join the Discord. Surely you have a link. We'll pull you in if you are ready.
While we wait for that,
Yeah.
we'll bring Guts in.
All right. Does Gus want to talk?
Apparently, Guts wants in, so here
All
he
right.
is.
Here it is.
Guts, you're on the channel. You're on the stream.
Oh, I'm on the channel. All right. So do we gotta talk about One Piece, or can I bring up JoJo's?
You
Go
can bring
do
up whatever you
like.
want. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
All right. Let's talk about how Jolene Joestar is the best JoJo
Okay.
in the
So
whole
first
series.
of all, spoiler warning for 5 minutes. Skip 5 minutes if you don't want to hear about part 6. All right. There you go. All right. Go. Jolene.
Go. Jolene.
Yeah.
She's something different than everybody else. Every other JoJo, to be honest, I'm only at part 7 now.
Yeah.
Johnny Joestar, he's a bitch. Discard him. Every other JoJo,
Now I hear
Manderbland.
that Johnny.
Jolene,
is-
she has layers.
I hear.
She's new.
I hear Johnny is a piece of shit bitch as well.
Johnny is a piece of shit
Exactly.
bitch, but that's the point, and he will be.
Yeah,
redeemed.
that is the point.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
come on,
Jolene
Lucy
is
C has
strong-
more
Now-
balls than Johnny.
Heavy looking for a strong female character. Look no further than Jolene Joestar or Cujo. okay?
Exactly, Jolene is killing it. Thank you, Christian. You know what I'm saying?
Will it surpass Giorno Giovanna?
I think
Ooh.
she gets way more screen time than Giorno does.
How's the crew looking? Is there a Bruciardi? Is there?
Nah, the
is there
crew
a
parts-
Mister?
the crew part 6
we're
kinda
not
shit.
arguing the crew, dude.
The
We're
crew-
not arguing the crew.
The crew in part 6 kind of not
The
great.
crew is important to shed light on the main character.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Jolene is carrying part 6 though.
Jolene
Pretty
does carry
fucking
parts. That's
hard.
true.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. All up to the ending. The ending is kind of, but
The ending's polarizing because we all know what happens at the end. All right. We all
yeah,
know.
but
All right.
Dritz also demands more time, but we'll get to that.
You got 5
after
minutes.
this is over,
We have
right?
to give you 5 minutes, and
We'll
that's
give you
it.
more time.
We'll,
What?
This is gonna be a short episode.
how we
but
ignore that?
Ignore that.
We're talking to Guts about Jolene. All right. Why are we talking about Dritz? We're wasting.
Jolene is sick.
I hear
I didn't have a
Jolene-
topic. I'm drunk. All I wanted to say, Jolene is killing it.
How do you feel? How do you feel about
And,
Part 5 animated?
Roche is top 3 supernovas. How do you feel about
I
that?
could get behind that.
Sure.
He's the only man with feet. Everyone-
Exactly.
everyone
Oh
else
my
has-
god. You're just agreeing with me. I don't have any more topics.
Anyone-
I'm smart for this shit.
Everyone else is
No, I came in here looking to argue. Everybody's agreeing with me.
But
I don't know what to say anymore.
how can I deny Jolene as a great character?
Sure.
I can't deny it. All right.
No, but best JoJo. I thought I had some resistance there, but okay. Yeah. Best
We're just
JoJo.
thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it because here's the thing about Jolene. A lot like what's his name? Part 3 man. I can't remember. I always blank on his name. The most iconic one, alright? For some reason.
Yeah, but he's just a badass. He only has one-liners.
Yeah, he only
There's
has
no
one line.
character except
Jolene got the depth, got the revenge plot going on. She's strong. She's also vulnerable. Alright, and we can all appreciate that. Jolene,
Okay.
great character. Now, Part 6 does focus the shit out of her, alright? She gets most of the fights,
to be true. To be true. Yeah.
most of the interactions with her and, Poochie and all that kind of stuff.
Now, Christian, I'm getting absolutely blood red mad. And you
About
know
what?
why?
What about?
Because YouTube keeps on logging me out of my channel every 10
YouTube
minutes.
struggles.
Well,
man.
the YouTube struggles are
I don't
real.
know why.
Alright.
All
There
right.
you go. So there you go.
Alright.
YouTube struggles. But
YouTube struggles, man.
get ready for Part
Topic
6
of the show.
Part 6 JoJo animated. Going to be great.
2023.
2023. We'll have all digested JoJo at that point. So we'll get new JoJo. It'll feel fresh. We can all enjoy Part 6. Because the problem with Part 6 is it's more of the same.
Yeah.
Stand battles. Interesting character. It's more of the same with Part 5. We get weirder stands. He's using the same formula of fights. It could get a bit tiring if you read Part 5 and 6 back to back. So maybe I'll get a new perspective on Part 6 once we see the animated version. Because that's what the problem I have with Part 6 is. It follows Part 5. Now,
Now, did you read the colored version? for
yes,
Part
I read all the colored versions. I read them back to back though.
Really nice compared to the anime of Part 5. Part 6 flowing. You just scroll down. It's amazing with the colors. I think.
It is.
I honestly preferred it over the anime. That's great.
The manga Part 5 is great. So is the anime. They're both great. Now, Part 6, I want them to up the pacing because the pacing is a little slow in Part 6. Sometimes we have too many fights. Sometimes the fights drag on for too long. Up the pacing, it's going to be good. All right?
Alright.
There you go. Guts, you got 10 seconds. What do you want to say?
I want to say that Eric should stay the sole host of the Red Port
Oh,
podcast and he's doing
yes.
a perfect job. Christian, you're the second most famous guest in this stream because I'm the number one. Bye bye.
Okay, there you go. There it is. Now, I do believe...
There's Abeck waiting. We're going to get him in for 5 minutes. And then Dritz
and the Juice is going to end the
is
segment.
talking shit. I don't know if he actually wants in on the stream. He says he's going to drag it down with his drag down.
Dritz, come in
shenanigans.
with a topic. We'll
Dritz,
talk
we
about
like
it.
you for you, okay?
All right?
We're not looking for some inauthentic experience on the show.
Okay. There you go.
Abeck, are you prepared? We're dragging you in.
All right.
We got 5 minutes.
You're on
Abeck,
the-
welcome to the show. Oh no, we got echoes.
Do we?
Sorry about that. Sorry
That's
about that. I was listening.
All right,
How's
we're
it
good.
going?
Good,
What
man.
is your topic, sir? What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about commander portrayal,
Okay.
specifically on the Whitebeard.
Okay, Whitebeard's crew. Now, we did see it in the pre-time skip. So there's the portrayal thing there. Maybe Marco didn't look that impressive. Jozu, did a few things against Admirals. What do you want to say about it?
I want to bring up some points from the Viver cards.
Okay, there you go.
So, I think that people always think that Ace, because he was on the second division, therefore he's after Marco, ahead of Jozu,
Yeah.
which, based on what we saw with Ace fighting Blackbeard and Jozu and Marineford, didn't look like Ace was, near that level or,
Sure.
above it for sure. So I want to talk about or the third division being like the vanguard unit, so that's
Yeah.
specifically in charge of fighting.
Is,
So what do you guys
isn't
think about that?
Vanguard more of a sort of protective unit? I thought they were more
Okay,
like
but it's
yeah.
specifically combat oriented, right?
sure,
Wouldn't you
yeah,
agree?
yeah.
Well, you might have Marco being the doctor, you might have Thatch being the cook division, you know,
Yeah.
like things like that. So I think that might be a little bit of a misconception.
So you think
And
Jozu is stronger than Ace? Is that
I think for sure. I think Vista might even be stronger than
Vista,
Ace as well.
now,
I think
you
he
know-
might even be third.
You know
Ace
how
might
we
be
feel.
the snack
You know how we
type character.
You know how we
Ace-
feel about
Ace
Vista.
is the young gun.
That's true.
All right.
Vista
Now,
clashing with
was-
Mr. Fighting Shanks.
Was Squad right? Where he thought that Whitebeard was gonna make Ace the Pirate King. Was Squad right? Because Ace seems to be skipping all the levels in the Whitebeard Pirates. All right.
Okay, fair enough.
He's
Well,
got
I
heart,
think
though.
I
He's
think
got
Ace
heart.
had room for some exponential growth, of course.
Sure,
with
sure.
that bloodline and all. But I think that he was a little too devil fruit reliant, and he was a little irresponsible. Unlike Sabo over there, the better brother,
Sure.
of course.
Zaba the better part.
And
Shout out to Zaba.
so yeah, I think that's evidence in the against Ace's case.
Do you feel like the Whitebeard Pirates are victim to pre time skip scaling? Do you feel like that's a problem?
I mean, I think that the hockey was still kind of in play, even if we didn't really see it.
Yeah.
Like you see Akainu phase away his shoulder, and you get a lot of scenes like that
Sure.
kind of hint towards higher level hockey. So I think it was in play, and Oda was thinking about it. So in the Blackbeard fight, when Ace almost broke his neck, you would have think that his arm and hockey might have been useful there, or something like
Now,
that.
are you part of the theory that Blackbeard can indeed absorb hockey?
I mean, I feel like hockeys are more of a devil fruit weakness. So I don't know.
You
Yeah.
can pull in everything, including Delphic Power, whatever the fuck that means.
So
So,
Okay,
yeah.
but you don't think Ace would have commented on that? He's like, oh man, that was a heart.
Well,
He's like, oh shit, like why
you
did
know,
why was that so damaging?
It might be.
Like-
It might be a development in his ability, as with the darkness fruit.
the darkness.
Now, if he indeed can absorb hockey, Christian, doesn't even need a.
Doesn't need
throw
hockey.
fruit. Absolutely busted.
Or does need hockey.
Yeah, that's a little broken. I don't know.
Yeah. Can absorb hockey. Maybe that's why it's the ultimate devil fruit, because it can absorb hockey. Who knows? So,
Yeah.
what are
What
your
if he's got a
thoughts on
tough
everyone's
fighter?
favorite commander, Izo? All right.
Izo. I mean, he fights with guns.
That's
I
true.
mean, I don't know if he's on that infusing hockey bullets level.
Hockey bullets, okay.
no,
Yeah, sure.
Like what's his name, Mr. Beckman, Mr. Sun and Moon, but I don't know. So I'd say that he's probably like a Monthor type character, like nothing.
Yeah,
crazy.
around yeah. Montour's a little weak. I don't know about Montour. All right. Why
I was just thinking of a random. I was just thinking
Yeah.
like a noticeable
random-
commander.
random goon.
Yeah. And then I wanted to bring up the Blackbeard Pirates. And
Yeah.
there's if you've ever been in the BDA Discord, there's a lot of debate over the numbering and based on loyalty or strength, or what do you guys think the numbers
I think it's loyalty, but I will remind you have 5 seconds left. So final comments.
are? All right. Maybe you guys can address that in the next one.
Yeah,
But it's been
maybe.
real.
All right. Cheers, man. You did well.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Cheers for the show. There you go. All right. Now,
Blackbeard, Christian.
Blackbeard crew loyalty.
Blackbeard's complex, alright? He's a complex man. He indeed likes strength. He likes loyalty.
Sure.
He likes dreams.
He does. Now, I will remind you that Jesus Burgess is #1 commander.
Yeah.
So, or is he #2? I can't remember.
2, I think.
Admiral of the second ship,
Yes.
but
Admiral of the second ship, which is why.
but Blackbeard should be Admiral of the first ship, right?
Or is he?
He calls
Fleet
himself the
No,
Admiral.
he calls himself Fleet Admiral, doesn't he? It's
No,
Fleet
I'm pretty.
Admiral.
I can't remember
Fleet
Blackbeard's
Admiral
made up
Blackbeard.
title. All right, for his
Fleet
crew.
Admiral.
There you go. I think it's more loyalty
Well,
based,
Fleet #1, surely. In
loyalty and
Loyalty and-
tricks of the trade. Sure. Maybe. All right. Now, Are we pulling in Dritz?
Dritz is lurking. I don't know if he's actually going to turn
Is
up.
Dritz turning into the stream for the last person? We have Dritz the Drag Down, also known as Dritz the Theorist. He's in the stream. What do you want to talk about? You got 5
What
minutes.
do you have to say?
God, listen, how is it 5 minutes? You did that guy, that gent before me dirty, man.
It's 5 minutes. That's
you
the
could tell
rules.
he wanted to talk more.
That's true.
How do you guys? How are you doing them dirty like that?
It
What is this?
is
Are they paying you?
Dritz. It's a call-in show. You got 5 minutes for a topic.
Call-in
Alright.
show.
You gotta make it. You gotta make it.
This is Christian's ideas,
All
right?
right.
This is why he isn't the host. Sometimes I human.
This,
you gotta
but
give it-
100%
Yo,
better than 10 people in the VC.
The more time you give them to talk, the more loyal they get, man.
Yeah, I know, but we gotta make a good show here. All right. Alright.
It's all about the product.
Did you guys start the new job or whatever? It was Eric got the new
Yeah, I
job, right?
start Monday.
Monday. Yep.
Ooh.
New job. Dritz has
I
a new
think I told
job.
You basically what your I got a new job. Eric got a new job. Just the ties are turning. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
right,
he's
man.
gonna- he's gonna
Look it
be
up.
big.
We'll look it up on the stream. Now, Dritz, topic. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, I didn't really actually think of anything.
The clock's ticking down.
Oh, I'll just ask you guys questions because I don't really
All right,
watch
go.
news anymore about One Piece.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the whole alliance thing between the Yonko?
We called it ages ago. We knew it was gonna happen.
Hi.
We're a little upset that the Rock's flashback seemingly skipped for now. We know what's gonna happen, but yeah, we knew the arc had to go this way. So I think it's a good direction.
Now Hebby's
So where do you think the end goal is? Oh, mighty predictor.
The end goal is to make this the biggest war possible. We're gonna get Marines. We're gonna get Blackbeard. Big Mom's gonna be distracted. Kaido's gonna go down. Big Mom chases Luffy to Elbaf. Been saying it for ages. There you go. There
So
it is.
you think that Big Mom's highest utility in the arc would basically just be distraction until Oda drags her through a third arc?
Yes,
she'll beat Admirals with her bare hands.
that's true.
All right, she'll fuck people up.
Well, there's gonna be more story beats to that. There's gonna be arguing with Kaido, Rock's flashback. There's gonna be more than just
Now we were saying
Mom being
that
distracted.
potentially, right?
yeah.
There could. How do you feel about this gag between Big Mom and Kaido, right, Dritz? How do you feel about an old
Oh,
married?
gag?
Yeah. How do you feel about an old married couple gag going on with Kaido and Big Mom?
Wait, where is that guy coming from?
Well,
I'm just thinking about what Oda
predicting the
could do in
gag,
this
right?
relationship. All right. I feel like it'd
Oh,
be,
you're predicting it. Okay.
I'd feel like it'd be a good relationship.
I feel
maybe.
like they'll break up the alliance at the drop of a hat
it's
and then
only-
reopen
I
it.
mean, if it's a gag, then it's probably not for the
Yeah.
better. But if it was a legitimate aspect of their characters, then it might be interesting.
Maybe that's how they
but-
were in the Rocks flashback. Maybe that's why they got upset.
Yeah,
with
but
each
I
other.
know it would actually take like some effort from Oda's half to actually
Okay.
commit to doing that, and I just don't think he's willing to do it.
See,
Okay.
Dritz isn't a man of comedy or enjoyment. All right,
Alright.
it's all business.
Well, no, there's a difference between comedy, but like that hasn't existed in One Piece for a while.
Okay.
Okay. Shout out to Dritz.
In my opinion, I think there's a big difference between gags and legitimate comedy,
Okay.
which I think
Yeah.
earlier One Piece and even some of the earlier of the post time skip, there is some actual comedy, but I don't think many people, unless they're trying to put up a front, find the gags to be really, really.
Yeah,
Not
I will
funny,
admit that the gag's getting a little dry. We get it. Brooks made of bones. We get it. Sanji likes women. We get it. All right. Zoro gets lost. All right. We get it. All right. Maybe some legitimate comedy would spice up the chapters, I guess. Yeah, but Big Mom Kaido Alliance, we knew. We're thrown off by the red herring of the amnesia plotline. All right.
That went nowhere.
Threw off by the
Do you
red
think
herring.
that actually has any purpose now, or like what was the point of doing that?
look,
you think?
I think it's all misdirection now. Like legitimately, I think it's misdirection. Unless we're gonna go on
In
a
what sense?
journey.
For what?
Oda, because here's the thing: start of the arc, Big Mom turns up. Everyone's thinking Kaido Big Mom alliance. As soon as that chapter drops, then we get the amnesia stuff. Tama's like Big Mom's a kind person. Maybe we can redeem her. Maybe she's gonna join our side, and then she goes back to Kaido's side with the new chapter. I think it was a red herring, a purposeful misdirection of the audience to make us think one way and then surprise us with the alliance.
He tried
That's what I
to
think.
surprise us. Anyway.
Well, he tried to surprise us with the alliance, with misdirection.
Okay.
But that's what I think. I think it was that, because it doesn't like how we're gonna have an alliance with Big Mom and Kaido, and then during the final battle, Big Mom decides to switch sides during halfway through the battle.
Now, shout out to JB. He's still talking about Luffy and Big Mom alliance.
Alright.
Still.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He will not budge.
I haven't watched many videos recently, so I'm not sure. What
He says it's not over and it
Fritz,
can still happen.
I add him on Twitter all the time. All right, he knows what's up.
I mean, I can't necessarily blame him. There is a reason to believe that to an
Yeah.
extent.
But my position is that was a red herring. Like, it was misdirection.
How many red herrings have there been though?
I guess you could.
Is there an actual precedent to believe that means nothing?
Well, there's a it could be a red herring. It could be like it could be a dropped plot point, which is like kind of hard to distinguish between that and a red herring. You know what I mean? Like the Sanji.
Yeah, I guess that's the case.
Like the Sanji handcuff shit in Honkai Island, was that there just to
most of Wano so far?
Yeah, like was that a drop plot point, or was Oda just trying to make us
I guess
feel
we'll
like
have to
Sanji was
see,
trapped?
but
You know.
How would you guys feel if Big Mom went down in this arc somehow?
Depends how it is, you know.
I would want it to be meaningful.
So is there a way for you guys to be like, okay, I'm completely satisfied with everything Big Mom related?
Not really.
If she goes down this
Look,
arc?
it would have to be meaningful and important to the plot as a whole, because it's important for Wano, for Kaido to go down, because things change in Wano when Kaido goes down. If Big Mom goes down in Hawkeye in Wano, how does that affect Big Mom's plot, Big Mom's influence over the world? Sure, her island goes down, but it doesn't affect the people within the arc that we're currently going. So it doesn't really make sense for her to go down in this arc, in my opinion.
So, I mean, I know that I think Morge was particularly keen on the whole Elbaf is Shanks' thing. How do you guys feel about that?
It's possible, but we don't have any leads on that. We have a lead with Big Mom and Elbaf. That's the problem.
The only lead we have is
Well, I think
Shanks
the thing with Big Mom was like with that red herring thing.
Yeah.
It's like I think it was kind of set up that all of that could have been solved in this arc with the amnesia stuff, but now it seemingly has gone.
Yeah.
You know, MIA.
Gone out the way.
But
yeah.
There's a reason to believe that all of that could be settled in the arc still. I don't necessarily.
I just don't feel like it would be satisfying storytelling if Big Mom goes down in Wano.
With Kaido as well.
With Kaido.
Do you think it would just so I don't know.
This is the thing, right?
It's like if you want to make Marineford bigger, I mean, Wano bigger than Marineford, like the only way to like do that is basically just to have Yonko go down.
The way you actually do it with Big Mom and Kaido is you build their relationship so close knit and tight that when they get defeated together, it's poetic. That's really the only way it can be satisfying.
Yeah, if it's like their tragic end together as like lovers from whatever. Yeah, okay, maybe.
Or like they're trying to rebuild their crew and they fail again. That's how they failed before. It's their families.
It's possible.
Get destroyed. It's possible, but we just need to set that.
Set that up.
That relationship up so when it falls and they fall together, it means something. Because right now it doesn't mean anything if she dies in Wano or gets defeated.
Yeah, that's the problem with it. It's just unsatisfying storytelling.
So yeah, Oda needs to build that up.
Like look at all the other arcs, right? You got Skypiea, and now goes down. We save the population. Everyone's happy.
Sure.
Party. We get shit. Look at Enies Lobby. Big bad. Lucci gets defeated. We can escape. We're allowed to escape. All that kind of stuff.
If their defeat is paralleled with like what Garp did with the rocks, it could work. It just there's a lot of work that needs to be put in for it to make sense right now.
Like we would have to actually get Big Mom's involvement over the time span of Wano or something like that.
It needs to make sense for her to get defeated. Right now it doesn't. Do
you guys still think that Wano is Kaido's arc, or is it slowly just becoming not about Kaido anymore?
I think well, the plight of the people is all due to Kaido and all that kind of stuff. So it's he's the villain of the arc. I don't think that's debatable because he's the poster boy. He did all the bad shit. He's the main culprit. Yeah,
but what if Big Mom went down in the same arc as Kaido? Do you think that would kind of make it their arc and not one of them's arc?
Well,
if not just a Yonko arc, if two go down together.
I think that would be fine if, as again we said before, if their relationship is that important and
they're connected to each other
and their past is that important and they're connected that way, then I think it could work. But we haven't seen that yet, and we don't even know if that's really accurate. So we'll have to wait and see on that. If Big Mom actually does go down this arc, who would even take her down I don't fucking
There's
know.
a lot of questions.
Alright.
Dritz, if there was a deep connection between them two and they both got taken down this arc in a poetic way, would you be satisfied with Big Mom's ending?
I mean, I suppose that anything could happen depending upon the execution.
Yeah.
I would just say that the evidence preceding that doesn't give me good precedent to believe it would happen.
All right.
There's
Dritz,
a lot of
possible.
work to do with that. We're not saying there is.
Yeah.
There is
yeah, a lot of work. I think the Rock's flashback is all the
How do you guys
flashbacks.
feel about the Rock's captain in general, like him being introduced into the narrative?
I think he doesn't exist in the present.
He's dead, or he's.
He's just not around. He's probably dead.
Well, I think it's good for like lore purposes and all that kind of stuff, but it's clearly a character that Oda just put in right now. Like he, wasn't mentioned before.
What do you think the purpose is, though? Like in the larger scope of it, like what purpose does he actually even serve in the story?
I think the purpose
Because
is
it's not just gonna be some dude that was just like happened to be the captain of some Yonko, because like he has to have a greater purpose in that, don't you think?
It's probably the centerpiece of Big Mom and Carter's relationship, I would imagine.
that, or like
And their relationship towards Garp as well.
Well, don't you think it would have to had something to do like with like the One Piece itself, or
I
like
thi-
final end of game kind of
well,
ideology?
we know
or
we know the
knowledge?
inherited will shit and like the man who came before you. So Rox could be the man before Roger. Like he was the one who was trying to
Pirate
find
King before the
Raftel
Pirate King.
before. Yeah, he failed though, but Roger succeeded where Rox
I don't
failed.
think it's gonna have any significant part in the meta One Piece.
I think it will, because he's that influential
Well,
and
I
that
mean,
much
I
of a
think it's,
main character. Like he's
maybe
Yeah.
it's partly to blame for the fans' expectations, but I think it's justified. I mean, right now, Rock is looking more hyped than Roger.
Well,
I get
A man
that.
who could
yeah.
have many Yonko underneath him and like literally like ruled the world by himself.
But Roger was a man to find Raftel, which is the ultimate feat.
Apparently,
So
apparently it is.
Yeah, I mean, supposedly it was Ultimate Feat, but Rocks. I mean, there's a lot more mystery behind Rocks. And like,
everyone's not hyped on Roger because he hasn't taken his shirt off yet to see his rippling
Neck
physique.
and muscles and all that kind of stuff.
well, I
So,
mean, I don't think there's a single male character in One Piece that isn't like instantly have
also-
like a 12-pack.
Roger has
mean,
done nothing on purpose.
you got Ashra Doji. You got doesn't have a.
Ro-
Oh, he's fat though.
Roger,
There's like
right.
there's like a select number of fat characters. Most of them.
Oda goes
Not
out
really
of his way to show Roger doing nothing.
Exactly. We're not
Just
getting
stands
anything.
there and points most of the time.
Do you
Alright.
think we'll ever get to a point where like power scaling and Roger actually become a thing?
No, absolutely not.
We'll
Or do you
never,
think
we'll
that's
never
actually
see
actually
anything. We'll never,
the series?
we'll literally never see anything about Roger.
It's like Joker's backstory, Dritz. You don't want to know.
The Joker from Batman.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to know what's going on with Roger.
It's better in your
You're only
imagination.
going to hear
Yeah.
stories about Roger.
Exactly.
You want to hear that legend in real time.
You want to keep the mystique of Roger, I think. That's what I would do. I would keep the mystique. Just so people could speculate about the Pirate King.
Endless speculation is key.
Alright. There we go.
Now, Dritz, I hope we made you more optimistic about Big Mom's defeat in Wano, perhaps.
Perhaps.
There is a possible,
Sure, I guess.
There's a possible way of doing it, right?
There's a possible way of doing it, but
I mean, I don't know what it. I don't know what it would be, but I'm sure there's a way.
Alright. If there's a will, there's a way, alright? Oda can force
I
whatever he
suppose
wants
so.
in, alright? So, there we go. Dritz the Theorist. He got a little extra time. I don't know if that's fair. I don't know if that's just.
You know,
Listen, I was the one asking you questions. You could have stopped.
Alright. But we gave him the extra time, so there you go.
shout out to Dritz.
Shout out to Dritz. Hanging around the One Piece
Getting
community.
constantly re-achieving 10,000 subs and then losing them.
No, I haven't gotten it over. I don't think since I lost it.
He's struggling to enter the Grand Line, alright? He's almost. He's,
I mean,
he's on
I
reverse
don't even
mount and he can't
care
get
at
up
this
it.
point.
He doesn't care.
But,
Right?
you know,
The dream is dead. The dream is
his
dead, alright?
heart is dead and cold.
Maybe this new job will
Heart-
give him, will reinvigorate his life. And he can start enjoying
See,
One
I'll
Piece
get
again.
that 4K camera so you can see the veins in my forehead as I yell.
As
You
they
can
pop.
see every strand of that lustrous mustache.
Oh. That, the bum fluff.
Alright, shout out to Dritz. He's leaving now. Bye-bye.
Alright, bye-bye, Dritz.
Bye.
Alright,
What are we doing?
now, this segment is over. We've done about an hour of it. How'd you think it went?
Not bad.
Was it better than last time?
I mean, the pace is good. The questions, some people unprepared.
All right, but we
But the
knew that.
conversation went well.
Conversation's good. Everyone did well.
Okay.
I think everyone did well.
No one's scared to talk over each other.
No, all right, we're good. I think that went well. I think we might do it again.
People
But-
know how it works.
Yeah, people know how it works now. There you go. All right.
Shout out to Silvers for the $2.
Shout out. What do you say? Something about Dritz?
Let me see. Don't actually, because Drit's got more than 5 minutes.
Alright, there you go. There you go.
Are we doing live Shanks? What's the story, Christian?
Yes, live How Strong is Shanks?
Okay. Everyone, get into your praying positions.
Alright. How strong is Shanks? Every week, we come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer, Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But there are people out there, electorates, who think Kaido's the strongest.
Ridiculous.
Who think Drake is the strongest. Who think sweatiest man on the planet, Alkaid, is the strongest. Who think Mihawk's the strongest, and the worst of all, who think Aimu is the strongest. But they're all incorrect. Because Shanks is the strongest, Shanks is the good king. Now every week, we come with 100% genuine, factual information.
100%.
And this week's information is, Shanks is so strong that he is responsible for the creation of the compound. He simply used his Conqueror's Haki to stop the tides and the winds creating the compound. He even called the Sea Kings to migrate and call the compound the new home. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King.
What's next?
Topic of the show, translations are important.
Okay. Corrections from last week, perhaps.
Correction from last week, exactly. Now, this is going to be a general topic about translations, also last week's corrections. Here's my problem.
What?
Last week, such a major blunder by the unofficial translation
Okay.
that it affects characters and character motivations. Now, we can't have that. Alright? I can't be the bearer of fake news. Alright?
Okay.
Last week, Zoro did not accept Enma in the official translation. He said maybe. He's still thinking about it. And that's massively important for Zoro's character.
Sure.
Are you satisfied with Zoro not necessarily giving up Shishui that easily?
He's questioning it.
He's questioning it, which is way more important and way more interesting to Zoro's character
Now,
than
how
him
are we
saying
going to
yes.
fix the community, Christian, that refuses to read the official? Even though it's free.
It's free.
It's free.
You can read it for free.
Right now.
Alright? Also, last week, Big Mom and Kaido do not have some sort of weird anniversary. It's the Fire Festival. It's not their marriage anniversary. It's not an anniversary.
We'll celebrate.
It said we'll celebrate. So, there's that as well. Implying some sort of relationship with Big Mom and Kaido that might not necessarily be there.
Okay.
And then when they read the next chapter, they'll be like, what happened to that anniversary? Oh, wait, it didn't exist. Alright? So we gotta read the official people. Also, we cannot forget the Dogtooth debacle.
Okay.
People calling Katakuri Dogtooth. Alright?
Sure.
Shout out to Don Island for the $5 donation.
Shanks is indeed. the
Shanks
God
is
King.
indeed the God King. There we go. Alright. Can't forget the Dogtooth debacle. People calling Katakuri Dogtooth for months.
Katakuri's a dumb
Debating
name.
that Katakuri is a dumb name. And Dogtooth is a better name.
Katakuri
Is
is
that it?
synonymous with the community now.
Of course. Dogtooth. What?
Ridiculous.
Edgy name. Stupid name. Doesn't make any sense. Official translation, Katakuri. Set the precedent for that kind of stuff.
Now, I remember when Katakuri's face was revealed, right? People were saying that, of course his name's Dogtooth.
Because he has sharp teeth. It was a hint. Was not a hint, alright? No. Yes, King of Lightning was the man who was championing Dogtooth. Yeah. I don't know why. Not smart.
Yeah, some opinions, you know? It's just... what can you do? It's free. The last 3 chapters are free, alright? And people still don't read it. I don't know what to tell you.
We need to talk about scheduling, because I think we have to do it Monday night. I can't have this fake news bullshit. And when guests come in, we'll make an exception, alright? We'll make an exception for guests. It's only once a month for guests. We'll make an exception. I can't have this fake news bullshit, alright? Can't have it. Don't want it.
Can't have it, won't have it.
Won't have it, don't want it. Now, we've got fast internet. The show will be uploaded way quicker. We'll be out the same night it's recorded. So, speed is there, alright? Also, can't forget about the official translation. Makes character motivations make sense. Ashura Doji, how do we know he was a salty boy? The official translation. Yes. He's not saying constant edgy shit and like things like no and get lost and all that kind of shit. This is why you need to read the official. The slight nuances also do that. We also have another donation, 50 sex. You know, that's the currency. Is that Swedish? I think it's Swedish. From Alex M. Thank you for the donation. I assume that's $5.
I don't know what that is, but we appreciate it, people.
Appreciate donations. Also, Hiyori being clear in what she's talking about, giving the impression that she has nothing to hide. In the official translation, it's clear.
Read the official.
Read the official. But we know sometimes the official gets it wrong. How can we forget Zolo, alright? Not their fault, but how can we forget Zolo? Also, Dogstorm, Cat Viper. Bad name choices, Steven. I'm sorry. I can't. I have to be fair here. Dogtooth is dumb. Cat Viper and Dogstorm equally is dumb. Also, the Animal Kingdom Pirates. Just call them the Beast Pirates. Just call them the Beast Pirates.
Awful.
Alright? Why would we have to have a full sentence for the name of the pirate group? I get it, it's more accurate. Animal Kingdom Pirates, too long. Doesn't roll off the tongue. Beast Pirates works better. Alright?
What's the chances that we get Steven on this product, on this show?
Well, I think it's hard to track down, alright? I don't think he's on Twitter. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Steve, alright? There you go. That's the topic of the show. Just a quick one. Just to be like, we have to acknowledge the official translation for better translations. Alright? Also, we don't want to spread fake news. So we'll sort that out, alright? 50 sex again. Alright, I don't know if that's an issue. Because you don't know the same amount twice.
Figure it out. We appreciate it nonetheless.
Alright, so there we go. Some cash in our pockets.
Yes, we know he's Translatorsaurus on Twitter. We'll make it maybe, I don't know. I don't know if he even wants to discuss us because we actually talk to the community. Alright?
I don't insult the man.
We acknowledge that the translations exist.
Sure.
I know OPP doesn't really enjoy that.
Well, Stephen got his start with scanlations.
Sure, and Roger is on the show. So we can make it happen.
We can make it happen.
We can ask questions.
Sure.
To a good Steve. Very good translator.
Moving on to the live Powerscale. Now, we already had a little bit of Powerscale talk during the episode. Rayleigh debates. Didn't make it, unfortunately.
What do you want to say about this?
What do I want to say about the Powerscale? Now,
chat, bring up characters that we don't have. Maybe you can help us out.
Do we indeed have Carrot? We've already brought this up. I think we brought this up multiple times.
I think we've done Carrot, Christian.
No. Now, how do we not have Carrot? How do we not have Carrot?
26 saying Lucy over Kinemon.
Okay. There you go. Kinemon trash. That's what he says. That's the one I say.
Okay.
Alright. Carrot. Warrior Mink.
I swear to God, we've done this before.
I think we talked about it, doing it multiple times, and never actually done it.
We'll bring up other characters.
Yeah. Carrot. Now, the same thing goes with other minks. Do we include the Sulong form? Because without it, maybe not that good. She does have she is fast. She can reflex against Zoro. When she was introduced, she jumped over the sword. She did clash with Zoro. Can we get the question answered? Are they gloves or are they not gloves?
Anime doesn't know.
Anime says they're gloves. There's one scene when she puts them on.
Okay.
But I would argue that's electro puffed up claws. I don't necessarily know they're gloves. Alright? Some sort of weird glove weapon. Alright?
Okay.
Don't necessarily know if that's true. Now, we're talking, obviously, lower than Pedro. Pedro, the mentor, the master. Can't be higher than Pedro. Now, realistically,
Yeah.
she's always shown with Chopper in her in power level wise compared to Chopper. Got an animal form, she can fight, she got martial arts. But she does have the Sulong form. I think What? I'm just thinking, can she beat Hody Jones on her own?
No.
No.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Yeah, I can't remember if the favorite cards confirmed Haki. I don't think they did. But she was trained by both groups. She might have Haki.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, do you know if Carrot has Haki? I don't know why we're asking chat. Don't think she does.
What do you want to say about Curry?
I think
Did she beat even Mr. One? I don't know.
Mr. One, come on, give her more credit than Mr. One. I think around Ball Sister level. With Chopper, Ball Sisters, Bellamy, Lao G. I think she's around that level. Without too long. This is without too long. We're not concluding too long because it's a one-time use, once a week, once every 2 weeks during the night, and it has to be a cloudy night.
Humor the people, though.
Sure. But it has to be a specific situation where she can have it. Alright? I think low mid.
Weak as Straw Hat if you join.
I think that might still go to Chopper.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Nami. I don't know. Now, we have a scaled Usopp.
Usopp.
No, there's no A in Usopp. No Usopp. Do you want to talk about Usopp? No, we got Usopp. We got Usopp. I thought we didn't have Usopp. We got Usopp. Alright, so Carrot, low mid. Who do you want to talk about?
You know, it gets to this stage every week.
Yeah.
I go, I should have prepared someone.
But you didn't.
I always forget about this segment.
Okay.
We can talk about memes, Christian. We can do memes again.
Alright.
We can talk about legitimate characters.
Just stop stalling and give me a character.
That's an interesting. Did we done very good?
Very good. The Rear Admiral? The Captain? What rank is he? Very good. The
Very
ball
good.
man. The man that can turn
fights
into
Frankie.
balls. Fights Frankie.
Sure.
Does he get defeated by Frankie? I don't think he does.
No, the fuck gets broken up.
Sure. Now, I don't know what the fuck you want me to do with very good.
People are saying Kinemon, Christian.
Rescale Kinemon. Or have we... I believe with Kinemon we said, haven't seen enough. Alright? We're actually going to give Kinemon a chance to show us what he's got.
Okay.
I don't want no headcanon bullshit coming in, being like, he's hinted to be the leader of the Ashura bullshit. No.
Christian wants real facts.
We're gonna get real facts with Kinemon. It's coming up in the arc. We'll get to Kinemon. But Eric wants to talk about very good. Now we should have Rokushiki. Surely. Marine? Kinda high up there in the ranks. But realistically, he's a ball man. And what could he even do?
Is he like Buggy? Can he not take blunt force damage?
I think he splits up into balls. I'm not so sure he's automatically breaks himself apart.
Okay.
Now, if we had Devil Fruit Mastery, he could break himself up to molecular level. Pre-break, become a Logia. 100% become a broken man.
Okay.
But he's not. So...
Could you say Ryuma? Could you say Judge Roth?
I'm not even considering Mr. One.
Mr. One?
I'm not even considering Mr. One. I don't think he beats Mr. One. Very good, I say low. Because, what we got? At least the Rust man, Rust Zoro's sword. At least he's got some sort of utility.
And could Rust people. Apparently.
That's true. So...
Does he beat Arlong? Does he beat Zeph?
Well, he's a Grand Line dude. At least give him the low tier, I reckon.
Low tier. Very good.
Very good.
All right.
There you go.
Done.
Moving on to the questions. Now, surprisingly, it hasn't gotten that hot in this room. Because it's ice cold this morning.
Correct.
Which is good for us. Alright, question time. From Michael Valdez. Call vote from the Discord here. Have you guys seen the One Marvelous Scene series on YouTube? Essentially a bunch of Marvel movie reviewers, each choosing their favorite scenes from the movie and went in depth as to why. I think it would be great for One Piece YouTubers to do the same. They post all of them in a playlist hosted by Roger or Teching channel or something like that. One Piece in one moment, we could call it. Now that's a pretty good idea.
Not bad.
I mean, Dritz tries to do it with Neck to Neck. Hasn't released one for months.
Yeah, the YouTube community is inconsistent at best, Christian.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a good idea. Maybe we'll do it. I don't know. From Left Jab. Since Apu seems in charge of the numbers, or with them at least, he's either in charge of them or with them. Do you think at the end of Wano, once Kaido's defeated, Apu escapes and takes the numbers with him, getting a more fearsome crew in the process? No. Apu's getting his head kicked in by Kid.
Kid will brutalize Apu.
No, that's what's happening, alright? From JDT. What is the greatest twist / unexpected moment in One Piece? What do you think it will be? The greatest twist in One Piece?
Something about the One Piece, I imagine.
The One Piece was a journey itself.
It was a dream.
It was all a dream. That's crazy.
And we start again on the real adventure.
I
don't know, really craziest twist.
See, twists are hard to call. I don't know.
Enrage.
Blackbeard is an alien from the future. Kaido's a poneglyph. I don't, you know. There you go. From Jordan Lee, Question Corner. Based on Oda's last interview stating that One Piece will end in 5 years, what do you think of that, and are you happy or disappointed? Personally, I'm very disappointed in 1% in 5 years. Basically, we'll only cover a fraction of what was supposed to be covered, such as Alva, Shanks' arc, Blackbeard's backstory, Raftel, Revolutionaries, Rocks, Army, Final Wall, Mihawk, Weevil, Epilogue, and so much more will be missed. I think Wano will take at least 3 more years. I secretly hope Oda is trolling and goes on for another 12 years and gets the ending in depth like it should be. Listen. He might be inconsistent with time, but he is consistent with percentages. I'll tell you that. Recently. So, it might take him a little longer, but One Piece looks like it's going to be about 1.2k chapters. 1,200 chapters. So, we got 300 chapters left. Wano's going to take up 150 of them, 200 of them. So we don't have that long left. And after it, it's going to be quick. So, might be a little bit rushed at the end. If Oda's in good health, he'll continue One Piece. That's what I feel like. If Oda's in good health and he can do it and he doesn't want to kill himself, he'll continue One Piece.
Okay.
There you go. From Villain Foolish. Zoro should be in high. Zoro is stronger than Luffy, as is Zabo. Reason being, Zoro's been training with sword and his body since a kid. Also, Zabo made quick work of Hack and Kuma in the first flashback at a young age. I'm sure he's been training with dragons since then. Plus, he has a named attack of Dragon Claw. Back to Zoro. He was a murderer when we met him. Now, this is a Zoro fanboy. And
we have Zabo. Is Zabo not in high?
Scroll up, if you would. Yeah, he's in high tier. He's up in high tier. I think he wants him in high.
Where's Zolo?
Zoro's in lower high. Zolo. Under Vista, of course. Alright.
Okay.
Give me the feats. Give me the battle feats.
That
New
argument
World.
that Zoro's been training forever applies to Luffy as well. I don't really see the thing.
Give me the feats of Zoro. And Zabo's good where he is. We're not putting him at Admiral level yet. Will he be? Sure. Once he gets used to that Mera.
Might even enter Emperor level. We don't know.
It could be some crazy shit. Who knows? Alright. From James Jacob. First time listening to this, but does the fat host dude also shade and sneak diss everyone that comes on the podcast because it's cringy as fuck? Salty comment.
Uncalled for.
Uncalled for comment.
Now, I know I've gained a little bit of weight over the.
I think he's talking about. I don't know. Is he talking about me or you?
I don't know.
Would you consider us fat? Are we
Us a chat,
fat dudes?
No, he doesn't understand
The banter.
the banter, the friendship, Australian comedy or humor, Australian way of talking.
Or humor in general.
Now we're gonna throw shade at anyone we can. And
That's
we
the way it
expect
is.
back, alright?
That's the way it is. Alright? We want an entertaining show, we want a friendly show. We don't want to ask Tekken questions. Easy balls. Oh, Tekken, we love you. How you going, Tekken? Oh, that's cool.
We'll ask the female in the chat, Heavy, am I fat or is it Christian who's fat?
Who's fat?
Who's he calling fat? He's calling the host me.
Oh, wait, I was wearing a Hawaiian shirt last
What did
week.
he say? Well, read it again.
Where is it? First time listening to this, but does the fat...
Both of y'all is fat. Come on, man.
Oh, come
Hey
on.
man, who's coming into this channel?
I'm sorry.
We could just get off this channel. I don't know. We're live streaming. Alright. You
What?
done? What are you doing?
No, we're good.
Alright. So, Salty Man. I was wearing a Hawaiian shirt last week. Not the most flattering shirt, you would say. I don't know. Who's fat? Apparently we're both fat. So there you go. From Jordan Lee. Question corner. No, we already answered that question. Alright. From Black...
Mate, we were sick last week, we were swollen.
Yeah, we weren't feeling good last week. That's for sure. For Black Blade Forged. Not sure what we're going to do between now and the start of the Fire Festival. I feel like we're accomplishing all the goals we set out to do beforehand. So, what else are we going to do? Maybe Rock's or own flashback to Jiro reveal. Neko Rimushi arises with Whitebeard's crew. What do you think? Yeah, all those options are possible. I think we're filling it with flashbacks. And explaining shit to Zoro. Ryuma flashback, all that kind of stuff. Alright. From Evan Smith. Could the giant unknown creatures be awakened Zoans like we saw in Impel Down? Now, we already talked about this with Plan, with Anthony. It's possible, but there's a lot of questions there. They're all horned beasts. I think they're all race. I'm going to say that. Agent Giant race. Alright. From John Siri. Hey guys, wasn't it the Kazuki clan that originally made the poneglyphs? If so, do you think that was a technique used to cut Odin? Yes. I think they're using some sort of Ryo to cut the poneglyph. I think that's what it is.
Alright.
I think he used that technique as a way to cut through Kaido. As like some sort of, ultimate technique as the stone cutter, the man who can cut anything. That kind of stuff. From Rick Sanchez. Why would Tekken give these clowns any attention? All they did was make fun of him, yet he has literally a channel 2,000 times bigger. You're lucky even he came on your lame-ass podcast. Now, another salty man. Alright? Don't understand banter, don't understand how this show works.
Doesn't have friends.
Doesn't have friends. Techie was not offended. Techie was enjoying himself.
Techie
I don't
had a
know.
good time.
If you get offended by, I don't know, the most unoffensive jokes of all time, like, hey, Techie, I heard you cringe. Is that disrespect? Or is that a bit of fun? You know? I don't know. Salty. Techie has some salty, hardcore fanboys, alright? We learned that this week. I think his fan base is the most fanboy-esque.
Perhaps.
There you go. Because he's probably the biggest. There you go. From Calvin T. Question corner. Around what power level do you assume the numbers are at? They seem to be massive inside, but in One Piece has never really mattered. Then maybe we'll find the weaker Straw Hats. Yeah, that's the thing. They're there. I think they're there to occupy and to put a barrier between the fodder and the Kano forces. Have a big obstacle for someone to defeat. There you go. I think that's what they're. I think they're around Oz Junior level.
Okay.
Not necessarily that strong, but big, powerful, strength-wise, like lifting strength, that kind of stuff.
Sure.
There you go. Question 2. Will we finally get the reveal of Green Blue Wano and any hate cannons on what his power will be? Green Bull in Wano, I hope it happens. When will we get Green Bull? That's the question.
Should be Wano.
Should be Wano.
Wano.
When the Marines turn up, what power do you want to have? Some sort of grass power, forest power, tree power? What do you reckon?
Something.
Do you think he'll be able to make the wastelands of Kuri blossom again?
Maybe.
Some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe that's his introduction. He touches the ground and turns Kuri back into a lush environment.
Okay.
Depolluting water or some shit. I don't know. Maybe that's his introduction. From Ravager. What if instead of Shanks showing up in Wano, we get Mihawk as he might have journeyed there before? He comes back after the war system is abolished, as he could be a legend here for defeating all the strong samurai. I think he would be able to hold off Big Mom for a while. Okay. And it would be a good showcasing for his skill before fighting Zoro. Holding off Big Mom? I get it. It's the most strongest swordsman, but how long? How long realistically would Mihawk be able to, hold off Big Mom?
An hour? Max?
Yeah, I don't like. Some people think Mihawk's Emperor level, and that's fine. It's hype. I get it.
You said you would buy into it.
I get the hype. All right, I get the hype.
Okay.
But am I sold? Probably not. All right. I get why people want it. It's hype as fuck. I get it. All right.
Okay.
From Portside, Eric, are you working on the recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show that has Raph as leader and is weird, or is it a new series that is super top secret? Either way, congrats.
It is the first one, the one where Raph's the leader and it's weird.
Okay. There you go.
There you go.
We'll find out season 2 if it's good. I'm sure season 1's good. I haven't seen it. No comment.
It's good.
It's good. I should probably watch it.
What for?
I don't know. See what
You
people
watch season 2.
Watch season 1 and watch season 2. How am I supposed to?
I don't think they're really connected. It's more of an episodic deal.
But you gotta know the backstory. Surely there's some sort of interconnecting backstory.
Yeah, the villain maybe.
There you go. From Muzi Mustaf, did you guys change your upload schedule? I swear it's been Monday for the longest time. Yeah, we had to change it for taking schedule.
Monday for him though.
It's Tuesday. Normally Tuesday for us. Monday.
There's an early chapter next week as well.
Yeah, so it'll be another early episode. So there you go.
We usually do it when the official drops.
Yeah. All right. And this episode will be uploaded today. unprecedented amount of speed.
Okay.
All right. From Eric D619. Does anyone have a link to their webcomic? Do you have to be a Patreon member? No. You don't have to be a Patreon member. It's free. You can read it on Webtoons. I'll also put a link in the description. Read my comic. New chapter came out last time we had a podcast. Go read it. It's now in full color. Get excited. I don't get hyped.
Now, what do you say to the people that start at chapter 1? What do you want to say to them?
Art gets better. Part 3 is where it's at. Part 2 good. Part 1 a little rough.
He's declaring it. Part 3 is where it's at.
Part 3 is where it's at. We get to part 3, read it. Alright?
Yeah. What made you decide to go full color, Christian?
It's not that much more work. I'm going to be honest. It's not that much more work.
Okay.
I was doing gray layers, all that kind of shit. Might as well just go full color at this point. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that much more work.
Okay.
From Hikey Haki. Can you add a segment to the show where you keep track of your YouTube W's and L's in their predictions? YouTubers. So he wants us to watch so many YouTubers and keep track of their L's and W's. Now that would be a fun segment, but time constraints. And who do we include? Who do we not include? We literally can't have everyone because there'd be like 50 people. There you go.
Okay.
Alright. From Flybu, why does Christian have such bad musical opinions? Come on, man. Insane Clown Posse? You coming at me with Insane Clown Posse? Well,
Don't make the ICP mad, Christian.
it's a meme band for meme people.
I think he was more commenting on how rap rock is trash, which is absolutely true.
Absolutely factual. You like rap rock, you have terrible taste, and I'll leave it at that. Because I want to say something even more heinous, but I can't do it, alright? I'll leave it at that. From Habibi, alright? If Sanji were to use knives in a fight, how much stronger would he be? Now, I love this meme. The Sanji knife meme. He would be equally strong. I don't think it's a thing.
Maybe a little bit more utility. But...
Depends if he's fighting a food man.
Okay.
Like Wanze. He was fighting
Garland.
He didn't fight a food man.
Cut up Katakuri.
He would need the
You
haki.
hear the voice of the emotion.
Of the ingredients. Who knows? Alright. For our last question, from Korvok.
Apparently Heavy has a question as well. So go on.
Okay. Who are your favorite YouTubers to watch? King Recon. Is this One Piece YouTubers?
King's reactions are, priceless.
King of Lightning. King Recon.
King of Lightning.
Non One Piece YouTubers, you gotta watch Zero.
Apparently there's Discord questions as well, Christian.
Are they new during the show? What do you want from me?
September 7th.
I got all of them. Last
Who
one.
has the best feats, Brooke or Frankie?
Who has best feats, Brooke or Frankie? Brooke. Right now, Brooke, because of Whole Cake Island.
Yes.
Any other questions?
Why are people questioning how Frankie is stronger than Brooke? Why do you think that is?
I'm saying Brooke has more feats. I'm not saying he's stronger.
What turns you off the most when it comes to a character design? For me, character design is very much a purpose thing, right? The design has to reflect the purpose of the character and their personality. You can't just throw random clothes on someone without context.
I agree. What turns me off the most? High school setting.
Okay, that's very specific.
High school uniforms. Don't want to see it.
What if they're in high school?
I don't want to watch Slice of Life.
That's more of a genre thing than a design thing.
Well, sure. But, like Jotaro's school like Josuke's school uniform,
Okay.
I want to see some flair. Alright, that's what I want to see. There you go.
Hey, B, what's your question, alright? If you complain that we didn't do your question.
He didn't do my question. We had you on the show. I don't know what you want from me.
Now, Heavy keeps on asking me if I'm gonna come by her house when we drive up, when we're going.
Is that
to
a question or what? I don't know if that's a question.
Depends how far away, out the way you are, Heavy. But I don't know what a question is. Visible on Discord. Do you think Dehori has gone to both get the sword from Kirishima?
We answered this last week.
That was last week. I don't see any new questions from Heavy. Can Christian burn? Can we burn Christian in that Hawaiian shirt
Okay.
he was wearing last episode?
Well, it's busted up. There's missing buttons. I don't think I'll be wearing it again.
Okay.
Alright. I had to throw something on. Might as well throw that on. Bring back the old school Hawaiian vibes. Alright. When I used to have the.
She's not a fan of the Hawaiian shirt.
Very little females are. I'll say that.
Now, Heavy, would it make you feel better if he had the ponytail as well with the Hawaiian shirt? Would that complete the look? Okay.
Alright. There you go. And there's the episode.
You wanna
Episode
talk about
89.
the anime? Do you want to talk about
Anime. Zoro.
getting the sauce for no reason?
Yeah. Zoro always gets the sauce. Alright?
Yeah.
There you go. And there's the episode. 89 in the bag. Next week, early chapter. Or next time there's a One Piece chapter, early chapter.
Last week for a while, I'm going to be in studio.
Yes.
I will return to the studio.
He will return to the studio.
at some point.
But he'll be trapped in a little box.
Yep. Much
Alright.
like this box.
Alright?
So not much different for the people.
I'll be in the main box, so you'll be up in the little box. The little box.
Well, what's going to be there? Chat or nothing?
I'll have like an image or something of Shanks. An image of Shanks or something. A gif of Shanks.
GIF.
I don't know. We'll find something.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. There you go. Maybe the segment better. There. What segment we're on? Maybe.
You're going to fumble on that one.
Nah, come on.
You're definitely
easy. Easy. Alright, there you go. There's the episode.
Okay.
Shanks is a god king.
Good night.
Good night.